So my pack just came in the mail and it is time to open these things up, bruh. I'm so excited to see this shoe because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Welcome back to the channel. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. Now, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button because that helps the algorithm oh so much, and drop a comment down below. Let me know how your day is going, and if you did just hit that subscribe button, let me know that you are now new to the family so I can give you a warm welcome in the comment section. So let's go ahead and get into this shoe and start this unboxing because I can't lie to you, I'm ready to look at this shoe. Come on, let's get it. Okay, so before we get into the shoe, gotta tell you guys a little bit of background about it first so that way people can understand what exactly this is made for and why they did it and everything like that. So everybody knows Michael Jordan played college basketball in North Carolina. Obviously went to the NBA to win 6 different championships in Chicago. So with that being said, they made the UNC to Chicago. This is similar to the Fearless pack and a lot of new Jordan 1 boxes that they have been doing over the past few months, and they have been going reversed. Instead of the black with the red, they're going red with the black. And this is obviously the new maybe classic Air Jordan 1 box that's going to be the new thing. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to stay consistent with this or not. I don't know if it's for special releases or just everyday releases as well. We will find out in the near future because I have seen a mix between the classic black and red box and then still the red and black box. Let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comment section. Honestly, I like the red boxes. I think they're pretty dope. So I mean, I feel like it's a cool hit to have in the collection. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. The box obviously is covered with the Nike Air like you already know. And then we got our classic white paper, and then bam, we got the shoe. Ooh, boy, we got the shoe. Hold on, wait a minute. So before we get started, I want to make sure you guys have an understanding on all the shoes that I will be referencing towards this shoe as well. I know this is a lot of different shoes, but I feel like they all play a factor in this shoe and why it makes it so dope. So with that being said, we have the Chicago one, we have the UNC one, we have the UNC to Chicago men's version, we have the UNC off-white one, we have the Bred Air Jordan 1, band Bred Air Jordan 1, we have the off-white Chicago one, and then we have the top 3 Air Jordan 1. Now these are all in men's colorways, but this is a women's colorway, and the reason why I think it's so dope is because all these factors from these different shoes right here play onto this shoe, to me, in my opinion, but that's what it is. So let's go ahead and get into the review and start breaking this shoe down. Starting with the outsole, you have a classic all red outsole similar to the Chicago one or a Bred one. Going into the midsole, you have a classic white midsole with a white stitch, also similar to a Bred one or a Chicago one, where you can kind of see the inspiration from that. Taking it into the upper is one of my probably favorite parts of the shoe, is literally just touching this shoe, feeling the leather quality. And the reason why I say that is because as I pull out this band 1 right here and I touch this shoe and feel the quality, when I put these next to each other and touch both of them, honestly, they feel damn near the same. The shoe is A1. They did a great job for the women, and I feel like everybody uses this quality as the standard band or shattered backboard, but I think the band is obviously that A1 #1 quality when it comes to the shoe, and they did that job on this shoe right here. So I'm very, very happy with the product that I'm already seeing right here, just touching the materials and feeling it in hand. Here at the front of the shoe, you have a red and black toe similar to the Air Jordan 1 Bred, not the Chicago colorway. I understand that both of these colorways are Chicago, but some people have titled the shoe Chicago ones and Bred ones. So as you can see why I call these Breds and a Bred toe, kind of see why I'm referencing on something like that. Taking it to the midfoot, you have a premium black leather on both panels and on the eyelid panel as well. Damn, this shoe is dope. All right, going into the back of the foot, now obviously you can see the difference between the UNC one and then this one. The coloring is just a little bit different, but as well, you can tell it is obviously the UNC homage from that shoe, just in a darker version with the black leather. Taking it to the tongue, you have a classic Air Jordan 1 tongue with a red Nike Air branding on there as well. Another 2 dope things that stand out to me are the laces. That is, when I talk about the laces, I'm talking about the quality. These are, again, very nice. They're better than your classic laces that you would normally get. I don't think you get a second pair of laces. Yeah, I don't see any second pair of laces or third pair of laces. They got a hang tag instead. And another thing that I really do appreciate is the sock liner. Again, these sock liners that they use on these, more of like kind of like a neoprene style sock liner, they're a lot more comfortable. They look a lot better. They're smoother. They feel a lot more silky when you put your foot on and it's around your ankle. So I always appreciate sock liners that are like this compared to the classic Air Jordan 1 sock liner that we normally get. Looking at the insoles, you can see, you have a red insole on the right foot with the Nike Air branding and a blue insole on the left foot with the Nike Air branding. Now this is where I want to talk about the top 3 Air Jordan 1, because everybody knows the inspiration behind this shoe. Obviously you have a mixed match red and blue style on this shoe, opposite tongues, opposite soles, opposite everything. So when they did the opposite here on the insoles, that kind of shows homage towards the top 3, except for they stay consistent with the color blocking than you normally would here, having a red toe, blue toe, and a blue cap and a red cap on the back. So just a little bit different, but as you can see, obviously there is some type of homage when it comes to the top 3 Air Jordan 1 as well, with the mismatched soles. Okay, so now this is the showdown. Boys versus girls, men versus women, he versus she, whatever you like to call it. This is the Air Jordan 1 UNC to Chicago men's version, Fearless Pack. This is the UNC to Chicago women's version. Now, what they did was very interesting to me was they ran it in women's sizes, but they knew that they would do well, so they made these up to a size 16.5 in women's. So now last time when they've done Air Jordan 1s in women's sizes, I was never able to get them because I am a size 13 in men's. So for that being said, I was very happy because I knew that I could find a pair in my size that I would actually be able to wear someday. So that brings me to my next question. Obviously you can see the differences. They use patent leather, they use the premium leather on here, the color blocking, the blues are a little bit different, the reds are a little bit different, all those different things. The end of the day, which one is better? This one or that one? And in my honest opinion, I love this shoe. I feel like people are really sleeping on this shoe. But to be real with you, these are fire. I like these more. I'm like telling you right now, the color blocking is just dope, and the leather is there. I'm so happy with this shoe. Honestly, I feel like I need to pick up a second pair. This shoe right here, you remember when these came out and it was hitting for around retail, and then they barely was reselling just a little bit and they wasn't going for that much, and then next thing you know they was going for $500 and all that extra stuff? This might be that same situation. I think when people realize how nice the leather is on this shoe and how dope this shoe really is, and now that obviously people can see that they can get it in a men's size as well as women's sizes, I think people are gonna understand that later down the road. Give it a year, 2 years, and this shoe is gonna be worth $400 or $500, maybe even $600 for the people that kept their pairs dead stock and stuff like that. So with that being said, I feel like I need to get a second pair because I want to get them now while I can get them for a good price. So that way if I do end up wearing them and beating up or anything, I still got another pair on ice and I don't have to worry about spending $500 a year from now. Or if I ever decide to sell them, obviously I can make some money or, you know, anything like that. But besides that fact, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. At the end of the day, I do like both shoes, but I'm going with this one right now. I don't know if it's just because it's a new one, but when I see this leather quality, these is killing like all the men's ones with the leather that's came out over the past like year or two or whatever it is. These right here, real deal. Everybody that knows, if you got these down below in the comment section, you know what I'm talking about. That leather is nice. So that gives you guys a pretty good look at the UNC to Chicago and then the top 3 compared to these as well when it comes to color blocking and then the inspiration behind that. But honestly, I feel like the biggest inspiration to UNC and Chicago are these 2 shoes right here. Everybody knows that these 2 shoes have caused a lot of hype when it comes to the Chicago colorway and the UNC colorway. Because at one point in time, a lot of people wasn't really digging the UNC colorway and you used to be able to get that shoe for pretty cheap. Once this shoe came out right here, it created a lot of demand around the UNC colorways on the Air Jordan 1s especially. I feel like if these 2 shoes right here weren't so successful and these 2 color blocking styles and these 2 colorways, UNC to Chicago, Chicago UNC, Chicago to LA, all those different things, I feel like if it wasn't for this right here, none of all this other stuff would be dope. People wouldn't really care because they wouldn't understand the whole concept of UNC and Chicago as much as they do based around this off-white stuff. Because we got to remember, a lot of people weren't collecting Jordan 1s, let's say, what, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. People weren't really into that hype as much as they are now. So at the end of the day, I think it's very dope to see the Chicago, UNC, all the homage all around all these different shoes that I've showed you guys today, and just how it has played a huge role into the success of this shoe, Jordan brand, the colorways, UNC, Chicago, and the hype over the past few years. And then they started dropping the fusions of these 2 different shoes mixed in one, and you're seeing men's colorways like this dropping, and then now the women's colorway like this. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people feel like the women's colorway was a lot better, and I'm not tripping. Obviously, I'm gonna get both, but I think these are fire. Women, if you're out there and you got these, like, salute to y'all. y'all got a dope shoe in y'all collection. I'm so happy to have these in my collection as well. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any other comments, drop them down below in the comment section. This week is gonna be crazy. I got some dope videos coming. We're going to the fight at the end of the week as well, so stay tuned for that. If you don't know about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, I mean, where you been? You sleeping under a rock? I mean, they just 2 undefeated heavyweight champs, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Sparring session's over. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. It's time to go. I'm gone. Peace.